The countdown has already begun. The world's greatest football tournament, the 2026 FIFA World Cup, is approaching fast. And right now, every Brazilian fan is asking the same emotional, nerve-shaking question. Who will carry Brazil's hopes on their shoulders this time? For years, the answer was simple. Neymar Jr., the magician, the superstar, the one player capable of changing a match with a single touch. But today, things have changed. Neymar stands at the edge of his career, fighting age, injuries, and uncertainty. And that is why the entire football world is now staring at one man. The new face of Brazilian football, the player many believe is destined to take over the throne, Vinícius Júnior. Before we dive deep into this new generation of Brazilian stars, let's address the reality. Neymar was once the heart of the Seleção. Millions believed he would lead Brazil to the long-awaited 6th World Cup, Hexa, but repeated injuries have slowed him down. Fitness issues have raised concerns. Time is moving, and the World Cup is getting closer. No one knows whether Neymar will be fully ready, or whether his body will allow him to return to the magical form he once had. And because of this uncertainty, Brazil is now looking toward a new generation, a golden group of young talents who have already dazzled Europe and are ready to carry the national team into a new era. At the front of that new generation stand Vinícius Júnior, a superstar who has taken the world by storm with Real Madrid. He is electric, unpredictable, fearless, and devastatingly effective. His speed terrifies defenders. His dribbling makes world-class players look ordinary. And when the moment demands a hero, Vinícius delivers with cold confidence. In many ways, he has already become the heartbeat of the Brazilian attack. His goals, his assists, and his leadership have proven that he is not just the future. He is the present. For Brazil, he may be the symbol of rebirth, the player who can reignite the fire Neymar once carried. But Vinícius is not alone. Standing right beside him is another rising superstar from Real Madrid, Rodrygo goes. When Rodrygo has the ball, something magical always feels moments away. His intelligence, his movement, his calmness under pressure. Everything about him reflects a player built for the world's biggest stage. He can play wide, he can play central, he can finish, and he can create. Rodrygo is the kind of player who changes the rhythm of a match simply by being on the pitch. For Brazil, he represents creativity, stability, and danger all at once. Together, Vinícius and Rodrygo form one of the most exciting young attacking duos in global football. But football is not won by forwards alone. To win a World Cup, a team needs a strong engine in midfield, and Brazil has exactly that. Bruno Guimarães brings energy, structure, and intelligence. He reads the game beautifully, controls possession, and sets the tempo. Next to him, Lucas Paqueta adds flair, vision, technique, and creativity. Paqueta is the perfect combination of Brazilian artistry and European discipline. With these two guiding the midfield, Brazil has both balance and brilliance. They're the players who will create space for Vinícius and Rodrygo, break defensive lines, and dictate the style of play. And then comes the defense, an area where Brazil has always needed strong leaders. In 2026, their backline is expected to be secured by two elite defenders, Eder Militao and Marquinhos. Militao, with his speed and strength, can shut down almost any attacker in the world. Marquinhos brings experience, calmness, and composure. Together, they form a defensive wall that can resist even the best teams. Behind them stands Alisson Becker, arguably one of the best goalkeepers on the planet. With Alisson guarding the posts, Brazil gets the confidence every great team needs, a last line of defense you can trust with your life. So when you take all of this talent, all of this energy, all of this hunger, one thing becomes clear. Brazil is no longer dependent on a single superstar. The future is bright, the squad is deep, and the new generation is ready. But still, one question shines above the rest. Who will be the symbol of hope? Who will carry the torch Neymar once held? And the answer that echoes through Brazil right now is simple: Vinícius Júnior. He has the quality, he has the confidence, he has the fire, and most importantly, He has the responsibility on his shoulders. Neymar's absence created a void, a vacuum that demanded someone bold, fearless, and talented enough to fill it. And Vinicius is ready to rise. His performances for Real Madrid show maturity beyond his age. His mindset reflects a player who wants to lead, who wants to inspire, and who wants to win, not just for himself, but for his country. He represents the new Brazil, fast, aggressive, modern, and unstoppable. Brazilian fans can already imagine it. Vinicius dancing through defenders, scoring breathtaking goals, celebrating with passion, and bringing back the true spirit of Samba football. The kind of football the world has been waiting to see again. So now the final question goes to you. Do you believe Vinícius Júnior can lead Brazil to their dream of winning the Hexa? Will he be the star who lifts the trophy in 2026 and brings glory back to the nation?